Scorpio, hey, how you guys doing? It's Lisa, and I'm going to be doing general reading for September 2022 for the sign of Scorpio. Now, it's a general reading. It's not going to resonate with everybody, but, take what does, leave what doesn't. If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for popping in. I hope you enjoy it. You'll come back and see me again. Hit the little dingy button when you subscribe, and you'll find out when I post another video. All right. Okay, let's start with the Five of Cups, the Two of Cups, King of Swords, the Four of Wands, and the Nine of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords, the Nine of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, and the Star. Okay, let's see. Find out what we can find out from here, and then I'll clarify with a different deck. Now it looks like, now this represents how you feel right now, like what your current self is. And it's weird. I feel like you're kind of feeling like, I feel like you've missed something that you've lost. And I don't even know what it could possibly be. Could be anything. But, things are always changing. And with this Five of Cups, if you're still the traditional deck, there's a guy and he's looking at these cups, and there's three cups that fell over. And he's not paying attention to the two cups that are actually still there. And so it's really not like you've lost anything. It's just all is not lost. So you still had those two cups. And so you're feeling like you missed something that you had. This could be friends, jobs, old relationships, or family in any sense. And so I feel like you might be, for whatever reason, missing that. But the theme of this month is I feel like you have like a very tight either friendship or even maybe a romance. And, this person knows all your deeps and darks. They, you know all theirs, and they love you anyway. Whether they're really a good friend or you're in a relationship with them. So the theme of the month is actually kind of revolving around that. Possibly whatever, if this is a partnership, friendship, relationship. So it's revolving around that. But for some reason, you're thinking about what you don't have anymore. Now this King of Swords. Now this is like your ultimate goal this month. Which is kind of, it's possible if this is referring to a person that you know. This is somebody, they're mature, they're pretty authoritarian, they are they're firm, they're very fair. They could come across as where they're not really thinking more with their heart than their head. They're all about logic and, critical thinking in that way, if it's a person. Or this could be you, and your goal is to kind of take on this persona for some reason. Maybe you think you're too compassionate, you're too caring, too nurturing. And this Scorpios, with the cups and, it's very emotional. I do not think you're outwardly emotional. I mean, you could be. Well, everybody could be. But this just isn't. This guy just isn't. So if this is a person that you know, I don't know how it could be a goal that you want to get to know this person, or that you actually want to take that kind of characteristics into yourself, and maybe you just feel like you're way too emotional. You're way too about the feelings. And now I think about it with this Five of Cups, maybe that's the case. You actually feel like you feel too much. You actually feel like maybe you need to toughen up a little bit, toughen your skin a little bit, just because maybe too vulnerable with you feel as much as you do. Now this Four of Wands, this is kind of to me, this could be like a celebration card. This could be a party. This could be, could be a home. But to me, I always consider it my stability card because I look at the Four of Wands. I'm like, it just feels very stable. Feels very, like foundation. But for some reason in this spread, it's coming up as the obstacle for you. So I'm trying to think of what would this obstacle be. And that might actually be something that you aren't ready for yet. Like maybe it's just like say if it was a wedding or an engagement or something that you're not ready for. I'm not saying forever, I'm just saying now. Or a home. Yeah, like this situation just feels like this is something you have to overcome for right now. That you're not ready for it right now. And maybe you know that. Or maybe you just, need that little push and be like, no, you're not ready. You need to come back to it, but right now, no. Now, you do have this accomplishment. And this is major. Because this is like feeling like you have confidence. You have, you feel you're grounded and you're able to take care of yourself. You're able to take care of other people. Like you have pretty much everything you need as far as, being able to, well, like I said, take care of yourself. So whether that came from a job or most likely came from a job or whatever situation, that it's all good. Now, the Eight of Swords. And this is like you want to avoid feeling trapped. And again, I don't know if this is a relationship or this is at work or this in a social situation. Not like a physical trap, like somebody's going to come kidnap you or nothing, but just mentally, you don't want to feel trapped into something. That's weird, because I wonder if that has something to do with this, whatever this might be. This party, this house, whatever this is. I think if you chose to avoid it, like overcome it, not try to be on top of that, not try to have that right now, I wonder if because you didn't want to feel trapped into something, maybe it would be like a mortgage or a loan or something that would reflect with this Four of Wands. All right. But then right after that, we have this, kind of what you want to embrace. And I think that's obvious. You want to embrace love. You want to embrace feeling comforted. You want to embrace feeling that you have all your dreams coming true. So whatever's going on, embrace it. Like, not only just have it, but really, kind of like feel it. Make sure your people that that are giving that to you know that you feel that way, that they're important in your situation in your life. And I feel like with this is hard work, and you know that if you continue with the hard work, more is going to follow. You're definitely going to be able to do that, and I feel like that's what you actually want to. That's where you find your support. It could be at work. There's different people at your work that maybe you go to them when you have, things to talk about or, you want to get something off your chest. But it also could be the work itself. Like maybe that helps you get through things that you're having a hard time with. And not that you could be throwing yourself into your work too, but it might just be it clears your head because of whatever your job is. You're able to not think too much that if something's bothering you, like you can go there and almost like be freed up from those hard thoughts that might be coming in. And then this Star, and it's an awesome outcome card. And so you're hopeful and you're faithful. You have faith that things are going to work out. You're not worried unnecessarily. Because, whatever situation it is, it's going to work out because you're surrounded by, kind of like loving people and people that want to take care of you and help you and be there for you. Let's see. All right. right, Spirit, can you tell me what goes on with this Five of Cups? Why is the Five of Cups here for Scorpio in September? All right, the Eight of Coins and the Two of Coins. All right, so I feel like you're busy. You're juggling. You're trying to make, trying to make things work, keep all your balls in the air. And you're working hard. I mean, it's meticulous and could be grinding, could be boring, could be whatever, but I feel like remember what I was saying about this Seven of Pentacles here, that's what's grounding you, that's what supports you. So I feel like you go into that because if you were missing something, like it was people, other jobs or whatever, you actually throw yourself into your work to make yourself feel better because you feel accomplished and you feel like it's a challenge and you can do it. And you're very good at it. What about this Two of Cups? What can you tell me about this Two of Cups for Scorpio? All right, we got the Page of Coins and the Two of Cups again. All right. Yeah, so I'm going to actually, all right, like I said, this is a very tight relationship. Whether it be, take it as it resonates, but it's either a really good friendship or a relationship, romantic, whatever. And it has this opportunity involved with it. So I don't know if that could be a business opportunity or it's just like a love opportunity. This is like a new feeling that maybe what you lost over here, that you see that it can build with this person. All right, so the King of Swords. What goes on with this King of Swords? Seven of Pentacles and the Page of Swords. All right, so maybe there's you're getting new ideas and to how to work things out to be able to continue to grow. So I don't know if this person's at work maybe, and you're getting new ideas about it, or you're learning new things about how to make, whatever this job, your opportunity of your business opportunity, you are learning new things about how to make it grow. So maybe that King of Swords actually reflects the person there. What about this Four of Wands? Eight of Cups and the Six of Swords. Okay, yeah, you're walking away from that idea. Whatever that is, whatever that situation was, whatever, however you saw it, you're walking away from it. Choppy waters, or just wasn't working for you anymore, even though there's a lot of time and effort into it. And I don't think it's going to be a forever, and this is not going to resonate with everybody, it's going to be different for everybody. But for whatever reason, you chose to walk away. Whether you go back, it's possible. But again, it would depend on how you saw the Four of Wands in your life. The Five of Coins and the Emperor. All right, so there might be a point where you actually feel like you lost something. So maybe when, while you were getting all your confidence and, you were feeling secure, that there might have been a moment where you didn't. And it might have had something to do with this, whoever this Emperor is to you. And this is something very very authoritarian, very kind of in control. They know if there's hard decisions that have to be made, they're going to make it. And so maybe there's something going on that you wanted to be able to get involved in or do, and he wasn't having it. or whoever this person is to you wasn't having it. So you felt, like you were left out. Maybe there was a big meeting or job, wow. Okay, yeah, I lost the words again. But like there was like a, something you had to do, give a talk at work, whatever, and you got left out of it. And so you just were feeling left out, literally. What about this Eight of Swords? This Page of Cups and the Ten of Staffs. So I feel like with the Eight of Swords, if you didn't want to have it, you wanted to avoid that. I feel like because of whatever the situation was, it was going to cause a lot of responsibility, some extra burdens. And maybe it had different possibilities around it. Something creative that you'd have to do, and maybe it was just going to be a lot. There's going to be a lot. And I wonder if that has something to do with this Emperor and the Five of Coins here. Because maybe that you were left out of something because you expressed that you didn't want to be involved with something that was going to cause that much responsibility. Let's see about this 10, no, it's 9. 9 of Cups. Let's see about this 9 of Cups. The Four of Coins and the Fool. So sorry, so maybe after that situation happened and you were left out, you took an opportunity to make a new path. Like you were going to go a different way. And while you were doing that, you decided that you're going to hold on to your energy, your time, and effort that you would normally put in to something to say, okay, well, I'm going to go differently. I'm not going to do this. I'm going to go this way. So maybe that's what you were thinking here, that you're not even going to bother with that because you could do something better after. Oh, hello. All right, we got the Wheel of Fortune and the Three of Staffs. All right, so I feel like you were looking, there's something else out there for you. Whatever it was, there's something else. Because the Two of Staffs, he's still in the castle and he's not really leaving his comfort zone. And this guy's got the Three. He's like, yeah, I am going to go. I'm going to see how it is. What's out there? And with the Wheel of Fortune, it's like telling you nothing's permanent, because sometimes we're on the top of the wheel and things rock. Sometimes we're on the bottom, things suck. But nothing is permanent. So it could always change. And it's a karmic wheel, so you basically put it out there and it'll come back. So however you put things, it'll come back to you eventually. So good, be good. You do all the kinds of, good, nice things. And then maybe it'll just take a longer time for your wheel to get on the bottom and not stay down there very far. Because it happens to all of us, you know. All right. And what about this, the Star? What's the Star got? Judgment. And the Nine of Swords. Well, that's interesting too. All right, now with Judgment, it's an enlightenment. Something that you might have decided on. You're reviewing decisions. You're, things that you've done that you have, everything you do has a consequence one way or the other. And sometimes when you're reviewing that stuff, and it's like you're looking at your own personal actions and, thoughts and whatever has to happen, you're going to see if there's anything you could have done to change the outcome. So maybe it does reflect back to, thinking it was too much responsibility to handle, or when you were feeling left out, or even when you moved away. So you're thinking back at that now. The Star, it's like you had faith that it was going to work out good. You were hopeful about it. But it's possible that this whole action of thinking back might actually put some stress on you because you just, you're thinking, well, could I have done? Could I have done something different? You have to work through that, and it's not always happy, and it kind of sucks because then you're kind of like, wow, okay, I lost words again. You don't like how you did it, and then you feel bad about it. There you go. And you could have done something differently. Regret. That was it. That was the word. My MS brain kicked in. Step out of your comfort zone. Okay. That makes sense. So I wonder if that isn't referring to that too much responsibility. Maybe not be afraid of taking responsibility. And protection. So that to me tells me that you should step out of your comfort zone and you are protected doing it. Let's see if I can find that in here just because. It keeps telling me these colors and I'm like, I must be colorblind because they don't look the same. Let's see. Nobody. The essence of this card is about feeling personally safe and protected as you navigate through life. It asks you to find the delicate balance of pushing yourself through fearful, anxious situations while also feeling secure. This card asks how you can feel protected during the scary situations. Does it mean reaching out to others or just making sure that you are grounded in the present? How can you move forward while feeling safe? Oh, there you go. So it kind of gives you an idea of how you could do it if you need to do it, but while you're stepping out of your comfort zone. All right, Scorpio, I hope you enjoyed the reading. I'm going to be doing another one in 2 weeks for the mid-month. And if you liked it, you can give me a thumbs up, rate a comment, and let me know if it resonated. I'd love to hear about it. And otherwise, I will see you then. Bye.